Well, hello. My name is Mrs. Duncan, and I'm your instructor for this fully online Humanities 101 class. In fact, I built the course and we tweak it along the way, but I created this course about 6 or 7 years ago. And so some materials might be a little bit older than others, but here we are in the fall of 2021, and I wanted to walk through this course with you. This is a humanities elective, and we take a fine arts overview approach to this course, and there are several things. So even if you're not new to the college or not new to Blackboard with us or online, you should still start here, right here with this online course. So these are the modules, and you open them up and then you click on the things that you need, and of course the syllabus is the most important thing. It's the most important thing the first week of classes, and it's the most important thing by the end of it, because it says this is how this course operates, these are the rules, these are the things that we have to follow, this is how to do what you're supposed to do. And so you'll see it listed here, and the way you open it is you go to those three little dots, okay, and you click download original file, and it'll open it up, and you can save it to your computer. You can print it out if you prefer that way, and it's a fairly long document, but it's all got headings, and you need to read through it very carefully. So that's one of the first things that you should do for sure. Once you've done that, then you can do the course syllabus agreement, because this lets us know and says, yes, I have. Because in a class on campus or virtual, the teacher would go and talk you through the syllabus, but in an online, well, sometimes there's a syllabus video, but you have to kind of go through it yourself, and that's so important. We're going to do something a little different. We're starting on a Thursday, so we're going to be kind of changing this up, and I just got this course, so let me fix that. We're starting on a Thursday, which means our first week will end on a Wednesday. So something will always be due by Sunday night, and it would be great if everything was turned in by Sunday night, but you'll have till Wednesday night before we start up the next one. And you'll hear from me via announcements and sometimes maybe a little video about twice a week. So the first day of class of that week, and then so Thursday starts a new week, and then typically a Monday I'll check in and say, hey, this is going on, or I've given some feedback, or here's an update, or here's some things to look out for. And it's one of the main ways that I, in almost real time, communicate with you, because videos I record and they're just there, and they could be a little bit older, but that takes the place. Videos take the place of coming to a live class and listening to your instructor speak. So you have to make time for that, just like you would have to make time for a live class, except that you get to do it at the time that's most convenient within that week, and early is better. Whether it's in the afternoon or maybe it's in the middle of the night after the kids are in the bed at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. and you go, this is time for me to get my course instruction, watch the videos, read the instructions, see what Miss Duncan has posted, and then I'll go and do it. Now, I won't be up at that time. So if you send me an email question, that's fine. It will be the next day. If you do it on the weekend, it might even be Monday, but we still have time, in the week to get those resolved. So we'll run Thursday to Wednesday. Some more information about me, I'll let you read about that. All right, the other really important thing is our book. And so it's not a part of the Cengage subscription, unfortunately. They don't have the book that we need for the class. Humanities Through the Arts is a book you will absolutely need to have for this class. Now, if you want to find that in a print used version, 10th has been out for a while, that's fine. I don't care if you have it in a print used version from Amazon or Chegg or something. But we do have the digital ebook, and I'll be posting the ebook link here soon. I'll try to get this out. And you purchase the access to the ebook through our bookstore. But again, it doesn't really matter. Now, notice that it's $66. That is way cheaper than it used to be, and just check, because it might be that's what you would have to pay for a print one, but you might like to have it. So it's just so you have access to the content, and you'll have to have that to be able to pass the class. There are pieces of art that we'll be discussing, having tests and exams over, and you'll need them there for you to access, plus all the terminology. All right, those are the highlights there. There are other things, especially if you're new to Blackboard Learn, to do those things. If you've not taken a look, what it says there. If you are new to online, the computer skills. Let's talk a little bit about ProctorU. That ProctorU is the required mandatory testing that we do for all the online courses, and 2 of them have to be proctored, the midterm exam and the final exam. And again, you're going to need your book just to access the artwork that I ask you questions about. But this is an online service, and you have to set up an account with them early before the exam. You have to make sure that you've got the right ID that they require, that your computer is compatible, and it's on you. You need a personal computer, not a work computer. Chromebooks don't work either. And the last night of the exam is not the time to tell me that you didn't take care of those things, okay? Because we'll try to work something out, but then there will be a penalty on your exam for not taking that ahead. So I'm heads up. Get all that worked out ahead of time. Don't wait till the last minute. That should be 2 separate things. One is you're setting up your account, and well, maybe 3, scheduling your midterm a week to 2 weeks out, and then you get there and you take it and you're all ready to go. There's some videos about that as well. All right, if you're a little nervous about online, there's some things here about how to be successful. And so like any online course, most of the instruction is based on you reading the materials that are provided for you and watching the videos that go over anything. So I don't read all the content to you, but I am just trying to make sure you know where things are, okay? Probably 90% of the emails I get about what about such and such, it's already posted somewhere in Blackboard, and I end up sending the student back to find it, because they've been built to be basically self-sufficient. You will see only maybe a week or 2 at a time. I'm still working on updating things. So once you've done your start here, there we go. There's our new kind of a schedule there. Something turned in by Sunday and the rest by Wednesday, but if you're a weekend warrior, you can get it all done on the weekend. At least get started. So you always have in the folder for the week the dates that go with that, the to-do list, which you just click on, which will include things like you've got the introductions. You'll always be a discussion board and a quiz, and there will also be a chapter. I haven't made that link yet, but I have the chapter 1 PowerPoint. I've got some related videos that some of these are more optional if they're not about the chapter themselves, but they are really related to the chapter, and they're just what I thought was an interesting supplement to them. I'll just take a few minutes to kind of help you understand the value. So I'm still got to build in our ebook, and I will have added a chapter 1 link right here. Okay. All right, and then I'm working on chapter 2 and getting that all set and having the PowerPoint and then a discussion. There's already a link to a video that's related to your discussion and a quiz, so you can see a little bit of how the flow goes. So highlight, watch your videos, okay, your instructional materials, have your book and look at the chapters. Read through them, take your quiz, do it in a timely way, and then watch your announcements. They're posted here. They'll pop up. They'll also go to your email, and that's the way when hey, it's time to schedule your midterm exam, or hey, make sure you do this and this on this particular assignment that's coming up, or pay attention to these terms or something like that. So I look forward to getting to know you through this. It's a little bit different in a fully online, but you being engaged with your classmates each week in discussion is really important. And another thing I'm going to be adding, maybe you've not done this before, is a Q&A discussion board. And so a lot of times if you ask a question about something here, I'm going to direct you back to posting it into the Q&A discussion board, where we can help each other out, because someone else may know the answer to that and might even actually have some tips for you and some things that have worked for them pertaining to an assignment. And they might be able to pick that up, over the weekend or at 2 a.m. in the morning or some time like when you're up and I'm not. So we're going to have a great time. Students that take this course end up liking it. They don't know, why do I have to take this course for my major? but then they really get in and learn a lot, they grow a lot, and I get a lot of good feedback at the end of it. So hang in there. Um, I hope it's fun for you. I hope it's a nice break from the usual. I hope that you really get into the projects that we have, because we do some projects, video projects, where you make a little video and share it and so forth. So anyway, have a great semester. Stay in touch. Let me know what's going on if something's going on. But yeah, I'll wish you the best.